Guys, you have to stop doing this inside of Grow a Garden Roblox. But if you guys could all hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. Things move very fast in the Grow a Garden sphere, so make sure you guys all turn on those notifications to stay up to date. Well, I'm just here to say it, okay? This summer harvest event, guys, this whole thing right here, okay, is kind of trash, and it's not really worth your time. Like, let's just take a look here at the rewards, okay? Starting off with the common rewards, they're of course not all that good. Of course, they're common. So we got like the watering can, we got, you know, honey sprinklers, okay? You can get all that stuff very easily, guys. All right, but once we start to scroll down here, the rewards do get a little bit better. We can see that we got a summer seed pack here. There's even 2 summer seed packs here, another summer seed pack, okay, and 2 more summer seed packs, guys. And, you know, of course, we got the night seed pack, okay, and then a rare summer egg, a bee egg, even a moon cat, and you can even get an ember lily. One thing to keep in mind is not all of these rewards are counted the same. They are on different tier levels, guys. So how this actually works is basically the common tiers are up here, all right, and as you go down, they get more rare and more rare and more rare. These are all of the tiers here. You can see that the common is 10 harvest points, the uncommon is 500 harvest points, the rare is 2,000, the legendary 5,000, mythical 8,500, divine 11,000, and prismatic 14,000. So although it is pretty hard to actually get the prismatic rewards, however, you can still get them, all right, and I've seen people, you know, get up to like 50,000 harvest points or even like 100,000 before. And I have a whole video on how you could actually go and get some of the best rewards from this. But let's look back at this, okay? And again, remember, you don't even get to choose what items you get. It's just completely random. So what could end up happening is basically you could get like quadruple prismatic rewards and just get like a couple cosmetic crates and like a bunch of seed packs, guys. Like, bro, really, there's a trowel here? Why is there a trowel, bro? I can literally head over to the gear shop and buy myself a trowel for like 50,000 or something. It's 100,000. Boom, I just bought 2. I got 2 trowels right now and a watering can. The devs of the game did actually make this easier. However, you can now go up to Georgina and have her take all of your summer harvest. It actually doesn't show up now because you cannot submit the summer harvest fruits outside of the summer harvest event, but you can have her take all of your fruits. That way you don't have to sit here one by one and just give out more and more fruits. I don't know why I'm like holding a bunch of pets up to the summer harvest. Also, guys, keep in mind that different fruits actually cost for different amount of harvest points. Here are all the entire list right here. It looks like some of them are falling off the screen, but we got common, all right, the ones. This only gives you 1 harvest point per fruit that you actually give it. So you got the carrot and strawberry. Uncommon is blueberry and wild carrot, and that gives you 2. Moving down to the mythical, all right, that's your pineapple, kiwi, bell pepper, prickly pear, and purple flower. Okay, and that actually gives you 5 per. And then the divine is, of course, the rosy delight, the laquat or laquat, I don't know. People in the comments keep saying like you pronounce it different ways. All right, I thought it was laquat, but and then fahaya, I think that's how you say it, but you know, people are gonna make fun of me regardless, even if I say it right. I feel like. All right, and then those actually give you 6. Then the prismatic fruits give you 7, and that's your sugar apple and elephant ears. And well, I probably don't have to tell you this, guys, but the sugar apple and the elephant ears are right now the rarest fruits that you could possibly get inside of Grow a Garden Roblox, and they actually give you the most money when you just sell them. And of course, you know, that would make sense that they give you the most rewards when you actually go and put them inside the harvest. But they still give you like no harvest points. If you try to if you filled up an entire inventory full of sugar apples, guys, all right, you have about 200 fruit slots inside your inventory. That means you only get about 1,400 harvest points from an entire inventory of sugar apples. And well, if we're looking here at the rarity scale, for the rewards, that'll put you at uncommon. You get an uncommon reward. You have an entire inventory full of sugar apples, and you get an uncommon reward. Actually, you get like 2. You get 2 uncommon rewards and maybe like a couple common rewards. Like, bro, are you serious? You could probably sell that and get millions of shekels, bro. No, but this game thinks inventory full of sugar apples. You can get yourself a watering can, maybe like you know, the sprayer. You know, if you're lucky, you can get the sprayer, bro. Maybe the lightning rod. And like, yes, I know that you're supposed to be doing this whole event with your friends, okay? But is it really feasible that everyone inside of the lobby is gonna have all full inventories full of sugar apples? Even if they did, that'll only be 7,000. Only 7,000. If we look back up here, you can get a legendary reward, guys. All right, still not even mythical, not even divine or prismatic, but you can get a legendary reward if everyone, all 5 people in your lobby have an inventory full of sugar apples. That's what you get, 1 legendary reward. This is not to say that this event is impossible, because by all means, I already said, like, I've seen people with 100,000, okay? But the thing is, there's not even a minimum amount of items that you could actually get. You could have like 30,000 harvest points here, guys, all right, and still only get about 4 items, and it could just end up being cosmetics or like these little seed packs. But don't get me wrong, I love seed packs as much as the next guy. I still have tons and tons of flower seed packs here, guys. All right, as you can see, I have 67 flower seed packs. You know your boy loves the seed packs, okay? But if we actually look at some of these seed packs, this is actually the good one. This is the good seed pack. This isn't even the free one, okay? But you're still probably going to get like these wild carrots or whatever these things are. You're gonna get like this most of the time. If you get 2 of them, you might get like 1 wild carrot, 1 pear, okay? And look how rare this stuff is. Like, and this is just a side note. I think this is just a me problem, but I got a pear fruit here. It hasn't grown a single pear. I don't understand. It won't grow anything. I literally went here and I spent 200 Robux on one of these seed packs. I got myself a pear. Get out of the video, bro. Gus, get out of here. You're literally standing on the pear. He just wants to be in the video, bro. I spent 200 Robux, got a pear, wasn't happy about it because, well, you know, it's just a pear. I was hoping for the elephant ear or, you know, at least something better, okay? And I got the pear, and now it doesn't even do anything. That's why I'm saying, guys, all right, don't waste your fruits on this harvest event. Unless you're trying to get like the night egg or something like that, guys. But even if you are trying to get the night egg, okay, still, again, it only has a 10% chance of actually giving it to you, and you need at least 4,400 harvest points. The night seed pack, you need 5,000, and again, it's only a 10% chance. You could put in 5,000 there and probably just end up getting the reclaimer, because it's a 50% chance that you get the reclaimer. And it's like, this is what the reclaimer is. Don't get me wrong, I like the reclaimer. I like what it does, okay? But it's not that expensive. You can craft it with the common egg, the harvest tool, and 500,000 shekels. And basically the only hard part is, well, getting the harvest tool. And the harvest tool is 100% of the time always inside of the shop. It costs 30 million, okay? Which, you know, to some people could be a lot of money. But I feel like to most people, 30 million is not that much, okay? And even if you didn't have the money to get this reclaim tool, I think you would still appreciate getting the night egg even more, because, well, you can get the raccoon from the night egg. Like, even though they made the items in here easier to get, it's still not that good, okay? So we looking at here, of course, you know, all of this stuff is very, very common, okay? As we keep scrolling down, you can see that the summer seed pack, okay, you only need 333%. Summer seed pack, again, 1,000. You could just get, okay, you could put in, let's say you put in 1,400. You could just get summer seed pack, and summer seed pack. Like, bro, give us some real items here, okay? And the rare egg, come on, bro. Who wants the rare egg? And we keep scrolling down. The seeds are super, super rare. The moon melon, okay, pretty dang good. The celestial berry seed, also pretty good. But again, only 10% and 5% that you actually get it from a given harvest, guys. The trowel, yeah, it doesn't even have a percentage here because nobody wants it, bro. And then once we get down here to the real good rewards, okay, we have like the rare summer egg, which is, I was hoping that you would be able to get that paradise egg from this, but I guess not. All right, they just didn't add the paradise egg into this for some reason. Okay, we have the summer fun crate, so you can get 8,000 points here and only end up getting the summer fun crate, okay, which is just cosmetics. And well, yeah, cosmetics are cool, especially in this game. They have a lot of really cool cosmetics, but like, come on, bro. If I'm putting in 8,000 harvest points, all right, I want something better than like a cosmetic crate or some rare summer egg. Like the moon mango, bro. This is like the best thing you could possibly get. But again, you need 7,000 and then you only have a 4% chance of actually getting this thing. Scrolling down here, okay, we have the Ember Lily and the Easter, but you need 14,000 to get yourself the Ember Lily, 12,000 to get the Easter egg, and it's only a 1% and 5% chance respectively. And the moon cat, again, 11,000 and only a 10% chance. This and the moon mango are probably the most likely thing that you are going to get that are actually good. And even then, they're still super, super rare because not only do you have to put in a bunch of harvest points, but you're probably not even going to get it. For the moon cat at 10%, on average, you're gonna have to do 10 harvests with 7,000 plus harvest points in a row, or it doesn't have to be in a row, to be able to get the moon cat, guys. So please stop doing this harvest event. This harvest event is not good, okay? You can say, like, I'm not saying the whole update's bad. Like, there's some new pets that I like, okay? There's also a bunch of new seeds that I like. Like, my garden is full of a bunch of new seeds and stuff. I got some kiwis, I got some swats, I got some foyas. So, you know your boy, we're still chilling on this update. It's just this event. This event is not fun for me. Another thing is that they ruined the crafting event, guys. All of this crafting stuff, or most of it, requires you to get some type of honey, especially for the seeds. For all of the seeds, you need some type of honey, but there are no bees that come and pollinate your plants. There are pets in the game that go and pollinate your plants. There's also, these like sprinklers and stuff like that that'll go and pollinate your plants, like the mutation spray, the pollinated. But again, you need stuff like the bee balm. How do you get the bee balm? Well, you already need pollinated plants to get the honey to get the bee balm, first of all. And then also you need the crocus, which again, you need a flower seed pack and honey from pollinated plants. And not only that, you need lavender. How do you get lavender? There's like straight up not a way to get lavender anymore. With this one event update, not only is this really, really hard for little reward, now this is really, really hard for little reward. Except, of course, like, these sprinklers are still pretty fire, guys. Don't get me wrong. All these sprinklers are really, really good. I'm not saying anything about these sprinklers or any of this gear. It's just the stuff that cost honey. That is the problem that I have. Everything that costs honey, bro, get out of here. Anyway, thank you for listening to my little rant. All right, don't do the harvest event because it's not worth your fruits, guys. Okay, go and sell it like a normal person, or, sit on it. Anyway, that is it. See you guys all later. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.